I'm scared to cook shrimp, period. Like,
Really?
Yeah, I'm just scared.
Well, it has the poopy line.
Yeah.
It's got the poopy line. Another hot take.
I'm not hardcore enough.
You just eat the poop. You just eat the poop.
Right.
You just eat the poop.
And put that on a t-shirt.
Just eat the poop, because all of the best shrimp that I've ever had are like
poopy shrimp.
Poopy shrimp, yes. But you go to a big Cajun seafood boil, or even like a Viet Cajun seafood boil. They're serving you shell on, head on shrimp. You're eating the poop, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Wash it down with a beer. You're good.
And eat more poop, right? In general.
I guess anytime you eat an animal, are you eating their poop?
Not really. But
So.
Wow!
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Welcome to Syd Olivia Talk. I'm the Sud one.
I'm the Olivia one.
And today we have a very special other one.
We have a delicious other one.
A delicious other one. We plan on eating him by the end.
By the end, because we're in our cannibal era.
So today we have the mythical chef of your dreams.
Yeah. Cooking up your dreams every night.
Cooking up your last meals. Cooking up celebrities' last meals.
That's crazy. And all of these people, it's their last meal ever.
And then we haven't heard from any of those people ever again.
Yeah. Today we have
Josh Scherer!
Whoa! What a crazy tornado of energy. A lot of things to address. On the eating people front, what I find fascinating, so grass-fed beef is a thing versus corn-fed beef. Those taste different as products. That means that whatever diet people are eating, they're going to taste very different depending on that diet.
So gross here.
Oh my
God. Go ahead.
Like, should I?
I think so.
It's the first minute and it's 9 a.m.
I think you should do it.
Well, people's cum taste different.
People's cum taste different.
That's true.
Yeah.
And you know what? And that's just true.
Based on their diet, because sometimes...
Sure.
Anyway.
And the pineapple thing, now...
Yeah, is that true?
Now I've not A/B tested the...
I've A/B tested it.
Can we just start over? Hey, what's up? I'm Syd and this is Olivia.
How are you today?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing?
What is your culinary background? You're a big chef energy boy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know you're a food blogger as well.
Yeah.
What did you go to culinary school? What's your vibe?
How did this
I
all happen?
I just watched a lot of Food Network and started cooking. But that was when I was like 11 years old, which I think is pretty... Yeah, so I lived mostly with a single dad and my brother, and nobody knew how to cook. I feel like if you're somebody in my position, it either happened because your parents were very good at cooking, you have a lot of fond memories, or they were terrible at cooking.
That's so true.
And you wish you had fond memories. And that was the second part. And so I took an interest, was watching Food Network a lot, total latchkey kid. And my dad was like, I'll do all the rest of your chores if you keep a budget, grocery shop, and cook dinner every night. So I was doing that from like age 11 on.
That's iconic.
That's amazing.
It was a bold move by my dad, but he had nothing to lose. You know, he was so sick of having to cook and him not eating good food himself. So he was like, I'll scrub the toilets. I don't really care, man.
Yeah.
And so, there I was trying to make a Giada de Laurentiis, which, by the way...
is my last name. Giada de Laurentiis.
But not...
My name is Olivia Giada de Laurentiis.
Wow. Oh my
God. I don't know any of the famous de Laurentiises, but I don't think we could get married blood test-wise, probably. Because
it's a bummer if Giada does come out and propose, like that's kind of a bummer for you then.
We'll probably have whacked kids,
super whacked.
Kids. The kids will be bad. They'll come out wrong if we reproduce. But I don't know her, so maybe we could fall in love and never reproduce.
That might be nice. Kind of a later in life situation.
Yeah.
Travel Italy. Ugh. So that's my story.
I love that.
Thank you so much.
So when did you? What was the idea behind Last Meals? I mean, it's such a good concept for a show. But when did that come about?
It's funny. Biggest advice I would give anyone is just like fail early and have all your bad ideas. I know there's a lot of we talked about there's a libertarian gym.
That is crazy.
And there's a
that's a concept that is now new to me, and I'm like, that's crazy.
Well, I also made the insane claim. We'll get back to all this, but most gyms are libertarian gyms if you really break it down.
Wow.
Somebody, I think, he's actually a food guy. Adam Ragusa, I believe, made a video about why libertarianism and gym culture go so hand in hand, because it's all about like belief in the self and self-determination and this kind of antisocial, very competition oriented.
And do you find that libertarian people are very into feet?
I do.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of curious.
We have a theory that
conservative people are tit people. Democrats
leftists are
ass people.
Okay.
And then libertarians are feet people.
Now, is there a sort of horseshoeing effect?
100%.
Because you know how like it used to be a very left-wing thing to like get the artificial dyes out of food?
Yes.
And now it's a weird right-wing thing?
Oh, absolutely.
Who else is into feet? Are we like, what do they call them? Like tankies? Like the super hardcore?
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
I
Right.
think there's no limit to who likes feet. That's
Sure.
just...
And I think we all have found out what authoritarian fascists like.
I think the P-tape's real.
What?
Yeah.
The P-tape?
You remember?
Oh, yeah, the P-tape.
Yeah, that's
You remember
real.
the
Yeah,
P-tape?
I was referring to something
Yeah.
far darker.
Oh.
Anyway, continue.
Oh, yeah, that whole thing. God. What I think we need to make more room for is people who are like casually into feet. Because I feel like we associate it right with a fetish. We don't say a boob fetish.
It's so
Right,
true.
that's so
we
true.
need more like middle of the road.
No, like if you're like, oh, I kind of like it.
You should say I'm a casual foot enjoyer.
Casual foot
Yes,
enjoyer.
yes.
Yeah. I feel like
Guys.
people wouldn't believe you if you said that though.
I'm just a casual foot enjoyer because
Well-
it sounds like I'm overcompensating.
Yeah.
It really does.
It's just casual.
Trust me,
Yeah.
it's just, yeah.
It's like, it's too creepy.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to you.
Okay, let's pivot this back
So
to
back,
me.
Back
so
to you.
speaking
So
of casual foot enjoyers-
4.95 on WikiFeet. This
Good
guy.
for you.
No fucking-
It's very, very high. Yeah, it's the highest. I normally try and be very humble. It is the highest of anyone I've ever seen.
That's amazing.
Yeah, anyone can fact check this right now
That's
too. I looked it up
amazing.
recently.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
My feet are a disaster.
She
They are
does
a
not have a
nightmare.
WikiFeet. I do have a WikiFeet.
Wait,
I hide my feet because I have golf ball bunions.
Oh, really?
And
4.95. Holy shit, that's crazy.
there you go.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I'll tell you what. If you need, so yeah, there's one with me like holding colored pencils in my feet. Don't know what that's about, but
Everything.
I think
Right, yeah, that'll get you a WikiFeet.
sure. I think
you would one with dirty feet, and that's a whole thing too.
Yeah, that is a
people
fetish.
like that. People now that's a fetish.
Did you do that on purpose?
the dirty feet?
Yeah.
No, that was just a natural state of my feet. I'll tell you what though. This was the
That's
best.
how your feet are naturally?
Unfortunately.
Well, when you're walking around on the my feet pick up dirt on the floor really easy. It's like, oh
Yeah,
my God.
Some people's
but-
feet are just more susceptible to
Yes.
dirt, to floor dirt.
So weird.
It's a condition. We're looking into it. So this was, you talk about hiding your feet. This is on the back cover of my first cookbook.
Awesome.
This was just
Incredible.
the back cover photo.
That's great.
We set decorated all this with the
so
the
fun.
cat was wandering through. There's a cat tail that
Yeah.
was Pocket's Hot Pocket. The ex
The
took
cat's
that
name was
one.
Hot Pocket?
Ex took that one in the separation.
Sad.
Yeah. Well, we didn't want
Wow.
to split up the brothers.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you, no one was like, maybe we clean the feet.
no, I think it works.
Okay, great.
I think it
I
works.
think it really did work. I mean, I'm eating Fruit Loops out of a Breyer's ice cream
So true.
container.
Yeah,
So true.
the ripped beer.
Miller Lite.
Yeah, you're doing the like I'm a dude, but I cook.
You're
It
doing,
was-
I'm
it
like,
was-
yeah, you're in your trash girl moment.
Very much so. This was based on my college blog, which is kind of how I ended up taking this. This is me taking it more seriously. Started a blog in college called culinarybrodown.com.
Yep.
Awesome.
It was very. Do you know the name Tucker Max?
Now I
No.
do.
Okay, that's great.
Starting right now.
What
And,
about
and I can
Tucker
explain what they
Carlson?
did.
Yeah, I
Tucker
hate,
Carlson.
I don't like that guy.
What is Tucker Max?
New York Times just did a great interview with Tucker Carlson, which is an insane thing to say.
That's a
Crazy.
crazy.
But Lulu Garcia Navarro, she really held his feet to the fire in certain ways. It was wonderful. Tucker Max, arguably worse than Tucker Carlson. He wrote a book called I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell, but he was known for this blog. It was like the first blog that really blew up. Very salacious, super offensive dude stories, but written in a very pulpy way. I was like, what if I could kind of take that, but combine that with like Eddie Huang, Anthony Bourdain, but then also through the perspective of like a third-year college student who had read one Bell Hooks book
Sure.
and thought he knew something about the world.
Yeah, of course.
Great.
And so, there's a whole essay about gender broformance
No
in
way.
the book. Yeah.
Awesome.
And about the time I got called a homophobic slur for bringing the wrong brand of light beer to a party and how that sort of got me to exit the,
Yeah.
the Matrix on that.
I love exiting the Matrix.
Wow.
Same.
That is fascinating.
So I was writing that, and then I got a literary agent when I was like 21 in college, and then I wrote my first book at 24, and that's actually how I got the job with Rhett and Link. Is I sent them a copy of the book, thinking that maybe they'd tweet about it, and
Yeah.
instead they were like, "Hey man, do you want a job?"
as they should.
They're so
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you got the idea for Last Meals how?
Yes. So I'd been working for Rhett and Link for like 2 years producing. They give me my own spin-off channel, Mythical Kitchen, after things had sort of escalated. And then we're doing that for about 3 years, doing more just kind of, casual cooking stuff. And I have a background in more hardcore journalism other than the blog. I worked for the company that made An Inconvenient Truth and,
No way!
and Spotlight.
That is so fucking cool.
Yeah, it was called Participant Media. They
Wow.
started a journalistic arm called Take Part. And so I worked with that was my first ever job out of college. really awesome career mentors. One was the executive editor of Gourmet magazine. So she worked with David Foster Wallace. Who
wow.
Consider the Lobster was an essay written for Gourmet magazine originally before it turned into one of his shining works in a book.
That's wild.
Yeah, and so she was there, legendary, worked with somebody who was embedded in West Virginia coal mining towns for a decade, worked with someone who lived with Jane Goodall for 3 years, like crazy hardcore. I got my first ever exclusive interview with Tom Colicchio. Which was sick.
Yeah, she just
he was the first person who ever used the phrase off the record to me, and I was 22 years old.
No way.
And I said, and then I finished the interview, and I had to ask my mentor, like, hey, what does off the record mean?
And they were like, don't
and they
publish
were like,
that.
They were like, he didn't say that for the whole interview, right? And I was like, no. They're like, oh, thank God. Yeah, don't tell anybody but God when you die.
Oh, my God.
And so, but anyways, that was a fun moment for me.
He's so hot.
Are you excited to tell God when you die?
I'm pretty excited. Yeah, I remember exactly what he said, too. This is almost a decade ago.
Wow.
I'm itching to tell somebody.
I want to know so bad. I'm going to ask again later. Okay.
I had another meaningful moment with Tom Colicchio if I have time to. Okay, so
if you don't know, Tom Colicchio is one of Syd's celebrity crushes.
I love him so much.
Legendary chef, a real chef's chef as well.
Yeah, everyone loves him.
And also
your favorite chef's favorite chef.
Like kind of one of them.
He's also like such a mentor, and you can tell he like loves doing it.
Yeah, and he's executive producer. He won't compromise on any of the production elements of Top Chef. That's what's made it such a good show. But anyways, I read his book Think Like a Chef when I was like 20 years old, and it was really meaningful for me. I took a track and field scholarship to UC Santa Barbara. I would have gone to culinary school, but no culinary school had any sports programs.
Right.
And I also loved throwing the shot put, discus, and hammer.
Throw that thing.
Very Troy Bolton. Actually, what's the chef in that?
Thank you.
Oh,
there's a chef character.
Yeah, there's a chef character in High School Musical.
There's a chef character in High School Musical.
Isn't it Corbin Bleu? Doesn't he
Nope.
bake? No.
There's another. Is his name Zeke?
Zeke. It is Zeke.
Wow, that's a crazy.
Really? I don't know that I've seen it.
I don't know. Yeah.
Continue.
Corbin Bleu, guest number 3 on Last Meals.
Woo.
Fantastic guy. The shot put scholarship. Yeah. So, anyways, I thought I might have to put my food dreams on hold. I read Tom Colicchio's book and found out that he was choosing between taking a swimming scholarship. He's an elite swimmer.
Whoa.
Beautiful bald head, cuts right through the water.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got hot knife through butter.
No.
Need one. And so he was deciding between that or going into kitchens, and he said, screw it, I'll go into kitchens. And I got to ask him when he was doing this big presentation promoting his book at Santa Barbara, what would have happened if he would have took that swimming scholarship. And he was like, I think life has a way of allowing your passions to rise to the surface.
Wow.
And it really meant a lot to me. And sure enough, it kind of did. So Last Meals married my love of more kind of hardcore journalism and storytelling.
Yep.
Along with, my own kind of personal story. I lost both my parents at a relatively young age. And I've struggled with depression and death anxiety, and food has always been the lens through which I viewed everything. And it felt like this big culmination where all of the dumb shit that I did earlier in my career that didn't work out, that the pitch wasn't right, the environment wasn't right. I was like, this is what it looks like and feels like when everything is right. And 3.5 years later, I'm really glad that it was.
Wow.
Yeah, that's so fucking cool.
That's amazing. Are you so excited for us to ruin it?
I'm so excited for you to ruin it. Oh my God. Art is meant to be ruined.
One of the things we do really well is ruin it.
So, have you ever had somebody make you your last meal?
Not like in full. I've had some, occasionally some people will attempt it, and most people kind of ruin it a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Even like ordering from restaurants.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, the cool thing about us is that neither of us are chefs, right?
Okay.
Neither of us really cook. Sometimes, like, we're those people where it's like, oh, I make this thing really well and nothing else.
Sure. What is the thing that you make really well? Like, if each of you were to have one dish that you could really knock out of the park.
A tres leches cake.
No shit. Wait, really?
Because I made it in a project when I was in 8th grade or freshman year, and then I was like, well, this fucking rips.
I think it's probably the best dessert on the planet.
It's so good. And honestly, I like mine more than any one I've ever tried.
I want you to earn us.
I'm gonna show up to your house with a tres leches cake one day. And if you don't like it, that's okay. How about that?
We also have a series on Mythical Kitchen called Imposter Chef, because one of my theories is that everybody has that one dish.
Yeah.
Like, I make a great risotto.
Yeah.
And like we kind of see if they can stack up against like me and my culinary producers. So if you want to come make a tres leches.
But I would do it because then I could eat it, and I like eating it. What about yours?
I make zhiski, which is something what my grandma makes. It's essentially a chicken cutlet, but with like Romano in the breading and lemon.
Zhiski. Where's this from?
Couldn't tell you.
Slovenia?
So my grandma is Romanian, except when she was younger, that area of Romania she was from was being taken over and then became Ukraine. So she had to escape.
Is she Jewish?
Yes.
Oh, gotcha.
She escaped twice.
Escaped, and she went to Czechoslovakia and then had to escape the Nazis.
That, yeah.
So she's been all around, and she speaks 6 languages.
She lived in Mexico City. She's so cool.
Mexico City Jew. There's a lot of Jews in Mexico City.
Literally 101.
Oh my God.
So it's hard to tell where everything's from. It all kind of blends together. She makes a lot of dishes that are like, oh, it's this. And I'm like, tastes more like that, but I love it.
Yeah.
But so,
I grew up eating curried gefilte fish.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Because my family are, they're Johannesburg Jews.
Whoa.
They left like... Every Ashkenazi was like a Russian Jew, and then the definition of Russia just changed in the empirical days. So it was like, it became Ukraine and Romania and yada yada. My family left in like the 1880s, left the pogroms, and they just pieced out. They're like, how far away can we get from this shit?
Right.
And they ended up in South Africa.
You got to get so far away from shit.
So far away.
Lots of Jews in South Africa, too.
Yeah.
Growing up, all of my Judaica teachers were South African.
Whoa. Wait, where'd you grow up?
Vegas.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Bunch of South African Jews in Vegas.
Yeah.
That's great. Jeremy Colhane, South African Jew. We didn't know that.
Oh my God,
I did not know that.
A Lithuanian South African Jew, same exact stitch as me. His family must have been in the same.
I love him so much.
Yeah. But anyways, weird things.
I love that. Ever feel like your brain just won't stop looking for the next thing that could go wrong?
And you can never just relax and enjoy life no matter how much you want to?
Maybe you pay a ton of attention to your body and immediately spiral after feeling a new physical sensation because you're so afraid of getting a new type of illness.
Maybe something really good just happened to you, like you got a promotion or a new job, but you're terrified you'll jinx it, so you keep replaying every part of the situation over and over and over again until it feels just right. When I got diagnosed with OCD, I finally realized why certain things felt so terrifying to me and why my brain would spiral into these dark places I didn't want it to go to.
Because of all the pop culture stereotypes, a lot of people think of OCD as just being super neat and organized, but that's actually not really what it is.
Real OCD is a serious condition where distressing, unwanted thoughts called intrusive thoughts get stuck on repeat in your mind.
And you feel driven to engage in certain behaviors called compulsions to make them stop.
Intrusive thoughts are often disturbing and feel totally out of character. They can be about anything, but they often focus on the things or people we love the most.
OCD can be exhausting and debilitating.
It can honestly feel like it's taking your life and freedom away from you.
But OCD is one of the most treatable mental health conditions when you get the right specialized type of therapy. And NoCD is the world's leading OCD treatment provider.
And all of their licensed therapists specialize in ERP. I've done ERP with NoCD, and I can't recommend them enough.
To learn more about starting OCD therapy, go to nocd.com to book a free call with their team.
That's nocd.com.
We wanted to make you your last meal, but only based on what we had in our kitchens.
Yeah, we have like a bunch of different jobs each. Our schedules are fucked up. We don't have that much money. Mm-hmm. We didn't really have the ability to go make it well or make it right or go food shopping. So we kind of just had to do it in the sort of in the middle of the night with what we had in our kitchens. So that was the challenge.
Yeah. So we asked people near and dear to you, what your last meal would be. And by near and dear to you, I mean your reps.
Yeah.
And so this is what we came up with.
So this is a segment called Last Meals But Bad. Play music!
Cut the music! We don't like to keep the music on very long. So you can unwrap that.
This is how it happens on Top Chef. They hand them a crumpled ball of foil and they say, you can unwrap that.
Uh-huh. And this is for you.
Oh, really? Oh, no. Well, why don't you guess what it is first, and then you can present it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll tell you what. You said you reached out to my wraps. I answered directly, I am still a man of the people.
No way.
I told you, I listed foods, and I'm trying to remember what I listed, but I don't think it was anything that would have been shaped like this. So that's interesting.
I don't know what you mean.
This feels maybe like a small petite hamburger.
That's close.
Or like a chicken, or like a sloppy Joe, or some sort of round bunned sandwich. It is
beautiful.
Somehow I still don't know what it is. So this is.
Here, I'll just show it.
This is an English muffin.
Mm-hmm.
Filled with some sort of chopped sausage. Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Floor sausage.
It could be a hot dog. Melted cheese, peppers, and onions. This is crazy because I don't know if this food has a name.
Okay, so what I have for you, chef, is a Philly cheesesteak sandwich.
Oh, that's what this is.
With the Hebrew national hot dogs from my freezer on an English muffin with some string cheese.
Okay.
All of it is cooked in a hot dog jus, meaning whatever juice came out of the fucking hot dog.
Sure. Yeah.
The peppers are from a bag. The onion was in my bowl of onions.
Yes.
And all of it together should taste like something.
Oh wow. Okay. I'm so upset that you gave me one too. So
But I didn't want you to be left out.
That's true.
And mine ran away.
Yeah, yours ran away. Okay.
I was
cheers.
I do think it's gonna be good. Don't say ugh.
Ugh.
I don't think it's bad.
There's no way this could be bad.
Right?
I mean, you could use a fried egg. Like a running egg would be nice on it.
Yeah.
Making it kind of breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a breakfast sandwich without the egg.
Yeah.
No, bigger. Which is arguably what makes it a breakfast sandwich.
Right,
You know?
an egg usually does.
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
Another thing to remember is I made this last night.
Yeah.
And
that's
right now it's
beautiful.
9 in the morning.
Sure.
So you also got to be out for a few hours and kind of stew.
I will say the hot dog is the main flavor, right?
I'm getting a lot of hot
As
dog.
they often are.
What's because the jus is also coming
It's
from the
an
hot dog.
overpowering flavor in general, right? A hot dog is. And so
You don't like it.
I like it. But
You
I'm
don't
just-
like it.
I'm not
You're lying to me.
I like it more than I could. And that's honest.
What does that mean?
It means it could be worse. It's not bad. It's just if you are a person who's not like, God, I love a hot dog. It's just very much.
Do you not love a hot dog?
I am not like the biggest hot dog guy, but at the same time, like if I have a hot dog, I'm gonna want it on a hot dog bun with like all of the stuff on it.
But what is an English muffin other than a hot dog
It's
bun?
not a hot dog. No, you're right. And I don't know why I'm talking about this. You're the food expert.
No, I kind of love what was going on here.
Do you think this is good?
This is something I would make for myself and
Looks
just eat.
gorgeous.
Thank God.
This is very much giving like family meal. So
Yeah.
I went to, it was one of Bon Appetit's best new restaurants, 2023, I think. It's called Seabird on Bainbridge Island in Seattle. Very nice restaurant. Stumbled into it, e-biked around the island. What a lovely time. But went in there, very fancy kind of stuff. The chef had recognized me and he came out with their family meal. So we're eating these like beautiful Spanish mussels and caviar and, you know, seaweed martinis. And he comes out and says, I couldn't let you leave Seattle without trying a Seattle dog. And we just made these for family meal. So he just brings a tray of hot dogs with cream cheese, bacon, and jalapenos on it. Because that's a Seattle dog.
That's fun.
So that's what they were actually eating while they were making these beautiful, you know, locally foraged morel and ramp broth clams. And then I dipped the hot dogs in the clam jus.
Yeah,
That's
great.
awesome.
So like this is what chefs are actually eating.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
From a culinary perspective, my biggest problem is the string cheese.
Yeah, it doesn't melt.
It does not melt. It gets so hard, but that's when you need to make it string.
Right.
So I think a smear of mayonnaise would have helped this.
I put a little mayonnaise in, but then I
was a little mayonnaise,
then
okay.
I got self-conscious.
Sure.
And I stopped halfway through the spread.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was like, that's not a Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of mayonnaise.
Okay. Also, you said this about 9 hours have elapsed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happens with the mayonnaise then is it just becomes part of the bread.
Okay, so
Yeah. So if this had a little bit of fresh mayonnaise, at least within like an hour or two.
If this had like today mayonnaise.
so this is yesterday
yeah.
mayonnaise.
So what's
But
cool
it doesn't
here is
expire until February 2027. I checked.
you know, what's cool is that we're learning the difference between certain things like today mayonnaise and yesterday mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Those are culinary terms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're culinary terms.
Do you want to present, chef?
I do. And here's what I'll preface it with the fact that it's going to be worse than Syd's.
Okay.
It's going to be worse. Okay.
Like genuinely good effort.
Thank
I
you
think
so
maybe
much.
if you had grated the hot dogs on a cheese grater.
Yeah.
Because Philly cheesesteak's kind of shredded.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
no. Oh.
So here's this.
Olivia. And now I have to. You did preface this with, yeah.
It could be.
Okay, there's chopsticks.
There's chopsticks. So why don't you guess what this could be?
Okay, just from sight. So it's what I love is it's gently warm. Shoot, you made this.
I did, but I'm not proud of it.
I think this is maybe supposed to be pho.
Boom! It is supposed to be fun. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I love pho. So I feel extra terrible about this. I feel like this is the worst thing I've ever done morally in terms of food.
Sure,
like,
sure,
I
sure.
think like I have such respect for Vietnamese food. So chef, what I have for you is called Not Quite Pho. I'm so sorry. I didn't have any chicken broth, but I did have a can of chicken noodle soup that
explains a lot.
Was able to drain into it to make the broth. Now, vermicelli noodles, did I have that? No, that would be cool. I don't have that. But I did have
I'm so scared.
I did have Trader Joe's pad thai.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is noodles. Now, what's wrong with that is that the sauce is not in any way, shape, or form anything that has to do with pho.
Yeah.
So I put it's pad thai noodles with chicken broth. That and pho often has like a beef ball. That is once again a frozen Trader Joe's Italian style meatball.
So this actually is like very culturally interesting.
Yeah,
it's like very fusion-y.
It really
fusion-y.
is. I wanted to add the pad thai because I was like, well, I could put like spaghetti in it, but then it's just chicken noodle soup.
Sure.
And then of course onions that I had from
just raw.
Yeah, just raw onions chopped up, put in the broth. And I think that's it.
This does. I mean, reek of onion in a almost a desperately unpleasant way, in a way that you ever walk by somebody in like a gym
and they reek of onion.
Well, a little bit, but they reek of something that
it really does.
Almost smells medical.
Yeah,
you're like, this isn't like this person doesn't wear deodorant. This is a condition.
Oh, I want to kill myself.
Yeah. So that's what this tastes like as a medical condition.
I will say, I cut up half an onion.
Kind of smells like a Burger King Whopper in a weird way.
Yeah, and then I put it in the bowl, and then I took
I think I'm okay.
half of it out because I was like, that's far too much onion. But still, there's far too much onion. I just didn't have like cilantro. I didn't have basil. I didn't have mint. So I was like, well, I'll put in a lot of onion.
Did you have lime?
I didn't. Here's what I almost did, which I didn't. I chose not to do. I had an orange. I almost put a slice.
Oh my
of
God!
Orange, but then I was like, I'm not cruel.
No, that would have been a welcome reprieve from the onion. Yeah, from the onion.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
and
next
now
time
there's sprouts in here.
There are because they're in the pad thai.
What?
The Trader Joe's pad thai has sprouts in it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So this is like a pre-made pad thai. So I'm getting some pad thai flavor along with the Italian meatball.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. This is maybe one of the worst things I've eaten.
Good. Okay, that's good.
This is their pad thai noodles. These feel like maybe wheat noodles, but they're saying they're rice.
Fuck if I know. All I know is that
the fact that you keep
shocked
going
that
in
you're
is
eating
crazy.
It. Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Good, bad, it's a false binary.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so true with TV especially.
Yeah. Exactly. You're intentionally watching bad
horseshoe.
TV.
Horseshoe.
It's a horseshoe.
Right.
I don't want anything in the middle of the bell curve.
Right.
Yeah.
I would rather eat your Philly cheesesteak than like go to Denny's and get a Philly cheesesteak.
Right.
Yeah.
Where I know it's going to be a perfectly fine mixture. No, give me some insane hot dog mixture that I've never had before.
Right.
That's more interesting.
You can put anything back in here, and you can eat that afterwards to cleanse your palate because the
That'd be nice.
Yeah, the hot dog. The thing about a hot dog Philly cheesesteak is it's a real palate cleanser, right?
Yeah, and everyone always says that.
Yeah.
In most progressive tasting menus, you would either serve like a lemon sorbetto or a hot dog Philly cheesesteak.
Exactly.
Right. Just to get rid of that last course.
Sure,
I do kind of want to see if I
course.
can learn how to make pho for real one day now.
Yeah.
Because that's not pho. It's not pho parentheses, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
To an entire
should
nation
come
of
with a
like 80
written
million
apology.
people. Yeah, I think so. In Vietnamese, you really need to translate it. I think it'd be really powerful.
I would love to learn how to apologize in Vietnamese.
Yeah.
This is something you could never take to Vietnam.
No, my God. I couldn't take it to anywhere but this.
Yeah, of course.
Nightmare. So,
in the same way that I would never take that sandwich to Philadelphia and be like, you guys, look, I did it.
Yeah.
I made it for you.
I made it for you. Yeah. Okay. Well, and so that was some of your favorite dishes made entirely out of the stuff we only had in our fridges and freezers.
I must say that it was very special. What I love though is I could see both of your thought processes.
Yes. Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
I could see where you were going with what if you were to break down a Philly cheesesteak to its Socratic form, what is it, right? It's bread, it's cheese, peppers, onions, some sort of aromatic.
And the other thing too is we really don't know what's in a hot dog,
right?
And therefore it could be steak.
It could be.
It could be.
You don't know.
Well, this is made from the same animal that a Philly cheesesteak is. Hebrew Nationals are all beef.
Oh wow.
Allegedly. They did switch to a Brazilian beef producer that got a lot of Jews to stop eating them.
Oh.
Big split in the community right now on whether or not Hebrew Nationals are still like kosher.
Kosher?
Wow.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Huge.
Maybe I cap it. Maybe I cap it. The onion. Say the sprout smell. Just kind of jam it right back in. Seal it. Thank you. It's like really a blessing anytime somebody does make food for you. We've talked about it's kind of a very vulnerable act of service.
Yeah, and if you want to take that home and eat the rest of it in the car with your hands, you totally can.
Yeah, I'll do what Alfonso Ribeiro did when we gave him a gift bag after he appeared on Mythical, and he threw it right in our dumpster.
No way.
In the dumpster on the premises.
Wow.
Right in our own dumpster.
Wow.
Yeah, I could do that.
I'm way too paranoid to do that. I would have driven to a different city.
I go all the way home.
Yeah.
All the way home.
Okay, well, gorgeous. Well, that was that segment. Play music!
Got the music! We have another fun segment for you.
Can I say I'm so glad? I put a shrimp dish on there, and I'm so glad that neither of you guys took the honey walnut shrimp.
Yeah, we were scared. I'm scared to put shrimp, period.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just scared.
Well, it has the poopy line.
Yeah.
It's got the poopy line. Another hot take.
I'm not hardcore enough.
You just eat the poop. You just eat the poop.
Right.
You just eat the poop.
And put that on a t-shirt.
Just eat the poop, because all of the best shrimp that I've ever had are
poopy shrimp.
Poopy shrimp, yes. But you go to a big Cajun seafood boil, or even a Viet Cajun seafood boil. They're serving you shell on, head on shrimp. You're eating the poop, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Wash it down with a beer. You're good.
And eat more poop, right? In general.
I guess anytime you eat an animal, are you eating their poop?
Not really. But
So funny you should ask. So there is no regulation in the FDA saying that you have to clean the poop off the cow carcass so long, this is real, as the poop is irradiated, because it kills all the bacteria within the poop, but you still are eating the irradiated, debacterialized poop.
That sounds maha. That sounds like they're like, no, it's okay because the poop is radiated. I drink my piss.
Like a little bit was. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what happens when you eat people? Do you have to take the poop out then?
Well, they taste different depending on what they eat.
Sure.
Yeah, it tastes different. The biggest, so there's...
what's the regulations on that?
So eating people strictly illegal in, I think, almost every country.
That's sad.
Reza Aslan had a really cool travel show on CNN that I think he got canceled because he either ate people or was with people who ate people, and they were like, you just can't do that, man. He kind of put his foot down. But there's a couple arguments against cannibalism. One is the sort of natural, some people think it comes from a kind of very Judeo-Christian moral system, because Caitlin Doughty wrote about this in her book From Here to Eternity, The Search for the Good Death. This isn't interesting. Just cue the music and then cut the music.
No.
But she wrote about it and wrote about how there were tribes that thought that by eating people is the ultimate way to honor them. They would want their flesh to nourish the tribe.
Yeah.
It's very Yellow Jackets.
I mean, yeah, you don't waste any of the buffalo.
You don't waste the buffalo, and that's
so you should eat your ancestors.
But then Catholic priests came in and wrote about how they were disgusting savages that did cannibalism, and that's what turned people.
Right.
Then there's a bit of a biological imperative, which is the idea of prions.
What?
There's a horrifying disease you can get from eating human flesh.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Called prions. Takes over your brain. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, and is that what makes zombies?
Yeah.
A little bit, I think. Actually.
Yeah. I'm not even kidding.
Okay, everything.
That's kind of it.
Wow. Okay, great. Well, we have some human flesh we're gonna bring into the studio right now.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Can I say how cool your shirt is really quick? That's such a sick shirt.
Thank you so much. It's 2 beer cans fighting. I got it at a Goodwill.
They're both great beers. They're both really awesome beers to drink with Thai food.
Yeah, it is cool. I have slept with multiple men who have said, I'm so jealous of that shirt.
That's awesome.
Rightfully so. It's
awesome.
What a fantastic pick-me shirt.
Yeah,
it's truly beautiful.
It's a fucking cool shirt, and if that makes me a pick-me, who fucking cares?
Yeah. The least pick-me thing to do is be like, I'm fine with being a pick-me. Right?
Fuck it. I don't care.
It's like,
guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we should do this segment called Match the Crime to the Last Meal.
Wonderful.
Play the music.
Cut the music.
This is one of those segments where you're like, what?
Yeah, so last meals, right? The concept of that is it's very death row, right?
We do try and fully divorce ourselves from the prison industrial complex.
Right.
Yeah.
And here we're going to bring you right back.
Yeah. Perfect.
We are going to tell you some famous last meals.
Great.
Of people on death row, and you're going to guess the crime.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
You want to go for it?
Yeah, let's start with an easy one, okay? A bucket of original recipe KFC, 12 fried prawns, French fries, and a pound of strawberries.
Pound of strawberry. That sounds like a pretty nice last meal. KFC, fried prawns, guessing they're from the South.
Maybe.
Big crime down there might be claim jumping. Claim jumping.
Yes.
Claim jumping.
Yes. The correct answer is John Wayne Gacy.
That was
the
John
killer
Wayne.
Clown.
John Wayne Gacy, tough.
Yeah. And then the fun fact about it.
And now
is that,
he did a lot of claim jumping.
He did a lot of claim jumping.
Yeah.
That was what he got arrested
Cattle rustling
for.
a little bit.
Yeah. And he actually managed 3 different KFC restaurants prior to his arrest. So that's a crazy
Get you a career-driven man.
Yeah. He's
artistic. He likes clown. He was
liked
a
murder.
performance.
He liked KFC.
He was the very charming, handsome one, maybe that.
Was he?
People lusted after. Who was that?
That's Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy. Not a lot of charming, handsome clowns these days. Or
well,
murderers.
Well, now in Silver Lake there are.
In Silver Lake, yeah. At the Elysian, you can
Yeah.
find some very charming, handsome clowns.
Yeah.
I want... Talking earlier about the cool alt girl who loves hot dogs, which is a new trope I found.
Oh, wow.
I feel like they're all doing clowning at the Elysian.
Oh my God, how perfect, because I'm about to feed you hot dogs.
I did not know that was a thing.
That makes me happy, like
100%.
I'm in on a trend.
No, I think you are.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
But what is this?
Huh.
What were you saying?
Oh, have you heard of like the savory girl with the stank tooth?
No.
This is a new trend I've been apprised of. Girls that are like eating, and this doesn't have to be gendered, but I think it tends to, kind of like the tin fish girly.
Right.
It's a new thing. That's a very stank product, but they're now eating.
Do you mean like they're like pickles and feta and like
olives, capers?
Capers, that one. Yeah.
Love a stank product.
Do you two identify as stank tooth?
I guess.
Savory girls?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I love an olive.
And you have hot dogs in your freezer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're it.
I love like a stinky food.
You
I
need
love
to
a
find
pickle.
your tribe.
Yeah, I get
you know?
Love a hot dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Love
gorgeous.
a salty thing.
That's
I get it.
salty.
Yeah.
So do I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Good.
I'm a stank girly as well.
You're a stink
I'm a
girly.
stank girly as well.
What about this? A pan-fried chicken, some
Interesting.
pastries, boiled beef, and pureed turnips. Additionally,
Fascinating.
this person received a dessert consisting of 2 chicken wings,
I don't know if that's dessert.
vegetables, 2 glasses of wine cut with water,
Huh.
a piece of sponge cake, and a glass of Malaga wine?
Malaga is a city in Spain.
Okay,
Wow,
Malaga.
okay, so
All this is reading very European.
Mhm.
So the pan-fried chicken could mean a lot of different things. Could be pan-fried southern chicken, which is how they do it in cast iron, which actually gets you some more what they call Maillard reaction because you're getting surface contact with the chicken at the bottom of the pan. That's really wonderful. What else do they have on that? Oh, boiled beef.
Boiled beef and pureed turnips.
Boiled
and a
beef.
dessert of chicken wings.
I believe is an Austrian. There's an Austrian dish called boiled beef. It's called Tafelspitz. It's actually really wonderful. I
You
didn't
are
believe in it.
knowledgeable.
Thank you so much. And then the Malaga wine. So I'm guessing a very European crime. So it was like not paying your taxes for the large social safety net.
Right.
Almost.
Was it murder again?
This was decapitation by guillotine for treason.
Yeah, the crime is treason.
And
Whoa.
the person
Wait, it's the Rosenbergs?
It's Louis the 16th.
Oh, Louis! Oh my God! Very European.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely.
But,
Huge
I mean,
treason.
was Louis XVI the French Revolution? Was
Couldn't tell ya.
what year was it? Do you know? Do
No
you have it on the
idea.
cheat sheet?
Let me see.
It's like
No, I don't
1790.
Yeah, I don't know. Louis the 16th. You
Yeah, so he
literally
was-
got it so right.
Oh my God! So yeah,
1793. What the actual fuck?
What does it feel
So
like to be smart?
Oh my God.
it's weird because I use it for such dumb things.
Oh my, but God,
Gorgeous,
even just to
gorgeous.
have it is such a flex.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I had any knowledge in my brain.
I believe
Wow.
storming of the Bastille was July 14th, 1789. Cass, can
My
you get that up
God.
there?
Wow.
Storming the Bastille? I
I
really...
can't even remember birthdays.
July 14th, 1789? Boom. Or 14, yeah.
Ugh, God. Damn.
So yeah, so there would have been some proceedings.
You are good.
Thank you so much.
You are good.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay.
I've
all
always
right.
said this about you. You know dates.
Okay. This is a crazy one. And I'd like you to rate this meal too, and just like tell me what your thoughts are.
Yeah.
Okay.
A single pitted olive with the pit still inside.
So crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, a single pitted
A single pitted olive
with
like-
the pits.
with the pits. I guess not pitted like taken out, but like an olive
Kinda-
with a pit in it.
Olive
Or
with a
maybe
pit.
they took it out and put it back in. I don't know.
The idea that they clarified they wanted the pit is
Yeah.
the thing that's concerning to me and weird.
And single olive is crazy.
Strange.
Sure. I wonder if this is like a last ditch effort to plead insanity. You know, like what's the weirdest thing you can do?
See, I want one olive.
Yeah.
Please don't execute me with the powers of the state, mister.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're
we
doing
talked about
great.
how we're both rotisserie chickens in bed.
No, I can't stop
I
moving.
thrash
I can't
as
stop
I'm
moving. I
just
can't
not.
stop.
You've heard that like roughly 10% of all people who are convicted in prison are likely false convictions.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Industrial
So
complex is
No, it's
great.
bad.
We're kind of just killing like 1 in 10 people you're executing by that. They're kind of just
no
innocent.
chance for rehabilitation.
Yeah.
It's just
No, it's not good.
No, it's
No,
like the worst.
awful.
It's the
Yeah.
worst thing ever.
Jesus Christ, monstrous. I'm gonna guess. Now this sounds like a murder. This sounds like an Ed Gein type, like wearing the skin of other people over their faces.
So this was a murder, and he murdered a doctor he found in a phone book.
Murdered a doctor.
And that's original.
Yeah, just opened a phone book, went, that guy.
But he wanted a doctor specifically, or just?
I don't know. It was just a doctor. I don't know.
God, I see why people started pulling their numbers out of phone books.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Also, that's a really interesting like horror movie.
Yeah.
It's the phone book killer, like
I
somebody
think
who
that's like a trope I've seen.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a trope I've seen in something.
somebody like opens a phone book and just goes like that.
Yeah,
one.
absolutely. I've seen that in like at least some sort of TV show or movie. I don't remember.
We can't
which
do
one.
that now. We would have to do like the Yelp killer.
Yeah, we'd have to go on like social media and be like, let me just type in letters. Yeah.
Well,
Are you two like? Do you consume a lot of true crime? Are you?
Yeah.
And does that make you more afraid of being murdered or less afraid?
No.
Less afraid.
Yeah.
Or neutral.
It just, I don't know. It makes you go like, oh, okay, here's some things to like clock.
Sure.
And here's some things to not do. Not to victim blame. Never victim blame.
To me, I'm kind of like, who would want to murder me? That's such a waste of
Yeah, your name's not even in a phone
Girl,
book.
you need higher self-esteem. You're totally murderable.
Yeah, you're
Come
so
on.
I feel like if somebody was like, I'm going to murder somebody, they wouldn't be like, this one.
Little old me.
Little old me. I actually will say
Yeah.
I do have like a recurring dream that I used to get all the time, still get sometimes, where like I meet Ted Bundy
Oh my
and
God.
he is like, okay, I'm gonna like kill you, and I'm like, okay, but you're gonna fuck me first because that's what he did.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I'm good. And then I get really offended in my dream.
This is a real dream that you have.
This
What do
is
you
a
think it
recurring
says about
dream
you?
multiple
This is a
times.
recurring dream she's had.
Wow.
Where
It
he
is
goes,
just
like,
Ted Bundy, or it's like
Just
other
Ted
people.
Bundy. Or like Ted Bundy-esque, where in my brain,
yeah.
I don't know whose face it is, but in my brain, I'm like, yeah, it's Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
And this is what he's
Sure.
known for.
Yeah.
And I go like, oh no, it's happening. Like, I'm about to be killed. Like, we just went home from the club and I'm about to be killed.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, like, let's do it. And I'm like, I'll take off my clothes. And he's like, keep those
keep
on,
him on.
queen.
Keep him on. Yeah, that's gorgeous.
That's
Isn't that awful?
I say like earnestly, listen, it's kind of my job to like listen to a lot of people's very deep-seated traumas. And you shot like 120 episodes. That might be like the most fucked up thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, isn't that gorgeous?
That actually might be, and when I say fucked up, I don't mean in any superficial way. I mean like in a deep-seated, I hope, we met 40 minutes ago. I really hope you have someone to talk to. Like not a close friend, but like a professional.
not her, not this
who has,
bitch.
no. I mean, I'm sure you're great. But like, I mean, as someone who has like a,
Not this bitch. Don't talk to her.
who
about
has like
this
a
shit.
degree in
Yeah.
what to do about that dream.
Yeah,
Right.
Love
Yeah.
it.
I did. I had a therapist through Kaiser.
Which is the best place to get one through.
And I found her Pinterest board, which was all quotes about what God will do for you. And I was like, I don't know.
Well, it wasn't one of the quotes like, a wife is something subservient.
Yeah. I was just like, I don't know.
Just
But
kidding, girl.
I did have to explain to her what an intrusive thought was. So I left.
That's
yeah,
tough. That's tough.
That's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah.
Can we play a tiny speed round of like a segment that we wrote thinking it had nothing to do with anything, and then we started talking about something earlier in this episode, and it was just like, holy shit, how did this get to this?
Let's do it.
Okay, so we knew that you loved the movie Happy Feet.
I do love the movie Happy Feet so much.
Oh, yeah.
And
we were like, Happy
Happy
Feet?
Feet.
What about WikiFeet?
And then we
That's kind of how we come up with segments.
we started talking about WikiFeet on our own. Like it
Yes.
was like you brought it
Comes
up.
up a lot
so,
with me. Yeah, I do that.
So anyway, let's just do a speed round. We are going to list a couple of different fictional characters.
Okay.
And we want you to tell us what their WikiFeet rating would be.
So can we
Great.
zoom in on these characters' feet when we see them?
Okay, we're starting with adult Mumble from Happy Feet.
And we're really adult.
Adult
Adult
not
Mumble,
child
not-
Mumble. Jesus Christ, you
That's
guys.
really messed up. I will say adult Mumble
Mumble.
does retain a lot of childhood Mumble's features.
Uh-oh.
Adult Mumble never really matures like the other penguins do.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but that's
That's That's true.
But he's of age.
But he's of age.
Yeah, he's of age, which is what's important.
Yeah, what do you think?
I will say very, very fast moving feet. His dancer's feet, which I think tend to be pretty messed up. But I'll tell you the thing about WikiFeet ratings is it's not about the beauty of your feet. Because I have really messed up feet
Why are
as
you
well.
really telling me this?
Because you're the one that seemed to be worried about the beauty of your bunion situation. I'm so sorry to be harping on your problems.
That's
I'm sure
okay.
you have equally
I
amount
have
of fucked
so
up
many
problems.
more.
Yeah. But anyway, so pretty mangled feet, however, very available, which is the biggest thing.
Right.
I make my feet very available.
Yeah.
Simply because I don't think it's weird. I don't know. I was
They're
one of those barefoot guys until I was like 22 years old.
Absolutely.
But
I just
isn't
didn't
the
wear
thing like you
shoes.
want what you can't have?
Well, I can't have that. I can't have
Yeah.
True.
So
That's a good
maybe
point.
I want it.
That's a good point.
But I think you're doing it right because you have a 4.95.
I listen. You listen to the person that's got the highest GPA in the
absolutely.
class, and I'm kind of killing it right now. So,
What do you think that would have?
I think probably like a 4.93, very available, but also mangled. And I think some wouldn't like Mumble's left-wing politics, very pro-environmental, anti-religious.
Right. And a lot of the people on WikiFeet are libertarians.
as we've decided. Yeah.
Okay, next up, Toomgus, the AM/PM mask.
Toomgus.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
you fuck
dude.
with Toomgus.
I fuck
We
with
love
Toomgus.
Toomgus here.
And
Yeah.
Toomgus is canonically made of snacks, and his feet are
candy bars.
I've never looked this closely at all of
So
Toomgus.
his ankles are soda and energy drinks.
also on this graphic that
words.
Cass just pulled up.
my
It
God.
says, pointing to his feet, it says, people worship at the feet of Toomgus so they can get a bite of his chocolate bar toes.
And that's an
Is this an
official
official
AM/PM.
statement from AM/PM?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's awesome.
I never realized that Toomgus has kneecaps. Toomgus has patellae that are made of honey
cinnamon
buns.
rolls.
Yeah, cinnamon rolls.
We're
Yeah.
obsessed with the.
Oh my God.
as well.
That-
I also do love that the some of the snacks are like non copyright, like the bag that says candies.
Yep.
And some of them are like that's like clearly like Doritos or
Does it
something.
say
up there.
Doritos? Does it say Lay's or is that?
Oh, is it all generic?
Ah.
Damn.
My favorite thing is his fupa is loose chips.
It is.
His fupa is loose
fupa is-
chips.
His fupa
Yeah, so what would you
is-
rate?
I've never heard the phrase "his fupa is loose chips." Might be
no.
the first
We-
time
we
that
say
sentence
it
has ever.
all the time.
Oh, you
The
guys say
second-
that's actually the
Once we
catchphrase on the
discovered
show.
that his fupa is loose chips, we haven't stopped saying it.
Yeah.
You can't stop thinking it.
No.
This, yeah, I mean, I'd say a solid 4.3.
Okay.
I guess the fact that people are worshiping at the feet of Toomgus.
Yeah.
That's a crazy thing to say from AM/PM corporate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it's also kind of the thing of like you want to put candy bars in your mouth, and then
Yeah.
I guess that's good.
And
for
you could, if you want to
foot
put foot in
fetish
your mouth,
website.
that's good too. Do you want to do one more?
Yeah, I think we've got
Really
some
quick,
more.
can we talk
Yeah.
about the difference between acronyms and initialisms?
Oh, because it's T. Okay.
Oh,
so,
yeah, I hear
yes.
what
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it
yeah.
stands for too
much good stuff. TMPS.
Yeah.
But then they added letters to make it a word.
Sure.
Toomgus.
And so an acronym
Yeah.
is an initialism that forms a word, like something like OPEC,
but
something that you can
initialism
say
is just like
NFL.
Oh.
You don't say nuffle, but so this kind of walks the line.
Wow, it
It
really
does.
TMGS or Toomgus.
Wow, I love learning shit.
Yeah, when you guys are thinking about loose chip fupas.
Yeah.
I love learning.
Now
but
I'm
it just
thinking about
doesn't
this.
Stay.
Yeah.
It just leaves immediately and then gets replaced by like this week on Real Housewives.
Yeah, that's really gorgeous. Okay, let's do one more. Let's see how this goes. Let's do Squidward.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the worst performing episode of Mythical Kitchen's history.
Oh, good.
Is I think just titled "We Cooked Squidward," and
Oh.
I made a whole Korean squid dish, but then we like put a mini clarinet in its beak. I don't.
Did everyone get mad?
I don't know. No, not enough people even watched it to get mad. I wish people would have got. I don't know what
didn't even care.
There's a weird like 8-month era where like we really don't know what we're doing
See, but
right
that's
now,
the thing is,
man.
like, that's
we don't.
Like if Squidward knew that that's what happened to his video, he would feel like how I feel when I have that dream about Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
Like,
so.
nobody even cares.
No one even got mad.
Yeah. So another thing is I've never seen an episode of SpongeBob.
Oh, wow.
What?
Missed it.
We
Missed it.
heard that Bigfoot
Didn't
loves SpongeBob.
what?
Yeah, Bigfoot loves SpongeBob.
It's a whole
We
thing.
can talk
Bigfoot?
about- yeah, the Bigfoot.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And its whole
I didn't.
family.
I didn't grow up with like TV or cable for
Okay.
a long time, so I read
You
a lot
just
of
grew up
books.
Going to the grocery store and making it food for him.
Literally, yeah. I was reading books. I was playing basketball, and I was going to the grocery store and making food. It's kind of a rad lift. That's
awesome.
still how I choose to spend my time mostly.
That's gorgeous.
Reading a
love
book
that.
about the history of tomatoes. So, what's the deal? How much feet are going on here?
I think there's 4 feet.
because Squidward is not a squid; he's an octopus.
Right, but it's like where the fuck? Like, he
Where
must
is
have
his
cut off
others then?
Sure. So there's
Yeah.
4 or 5. I'm counting 6.
Right.
2 maybe got cut off in battle. Does
Yeah, in
Squidward battle
He
other
battles, yeah.
octopi?
I mean, he has a clarinet. I
He's a
don't know,
clarinet.
Does that do anything?
Yeah, that's good for battles.
Yeah. I'm saying, you know what, Squidward, because he's kind of like a misanthrope, right?
Yeah.
He's kind of like, I feel like he'd maybe kind of have like a Fin Dommy kind of vibe to him. He could be like,
total Fin
he'd be like, like, tip me $20, pay pig or something. And then, so I'm guessing he'd probably have a pretty high rating because those are
amazing.
Also, because like somebody who wants to be dominated by feet would be like, the more feet, the merrier.
100%.
So it makes sense.
Here, take my money.
There's kind of a tentacle hentai element to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
I think he's probably going to be OF's top earner and one of WikiFeet's biggest stars.
Probably like a 10. Okay, great. Well, that was that game. Play the music, cut the music, and holy shit, thank you so much for being here with us.
We've only been here for like 8 minutes, though. What happened?
I know. It went by so fast.
It really did.
I know.
We've got to hide in your walls later so we can hang out for a long time.
Please, come through.
Oh my gosh, please.
I know, I do genuinely. And next time you have a thing where you're cooking, I'll pay any amount of money to be there.
Yeah?
Yes.
Oh, wait, no.
No, we love you. We think we would love to hide in your walls, watch you cook.
You don't even have to hide. You guys can like chill in like the green room and then come by set like normal people.
Yeah,
I'm such a chef fan. I think chefs are just the coolest celebrities that we have. And I'm just so in. I love Top Chef. I'm just so in.
Yeah.
So anytime you're making anything, I'm there.
Yeah.
This is going to happen in like probably the next 2 weeks. That's awesome. Hell yeah.
Best day of my life.
Is there anything you want to tell the people, plug anything, tell the cucks where to find you if they don't already know?
Tell the cucks where to find me? Do you call your fans the cucks?
If they don't know where to find you, they're
cucks?
Sometimes we say, yes, tell all the cucks who might not know where you
Oh, okay, sure, yeah.
No, you're not a cuck.
Yeah,
but if
I got
you don't, then tell the cuck.
Hey, listen, to all you cucks out there, I don't agree with it as a pejorative. I think it's a perfectly valid kink, and that's
totally
between you
kink. It's a
and your consenting partners. That's so fun.
Absolutely.
That's so fun. But what you can do is you can go ahead while you're sitting in the chair, scrolling through your phone, just waiting for all the action to stop. You can go watch season 5 of Last Meals. It's out now on Mythical Kitchen. We got a lot of really incredible guests.
Love.
And yeah, we're doing that for this foreseeable future.
Well, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see it.
Charity, go do charity.
Go do charity.
Go do
charity.
People it's a good thing.
You're wonderful. Thank you guys for watching. Join the Patreon if you want. We've got extra stuff. I've been the Olivia one this whole time.
I've been Syd. I'm so sorry.
And we will see you
next Tuesday. Freeze frame.